Some good news for a 90-year-old decorated combat veteran. He will not be evicted from his home in Newington.
Absolutely. The town housing authority had sent him an eviction notice because he was not complying with new non-smoking rules of the complex where he lives with his 90-year-old wife. News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis joins us live tonight from our Hartford newsroom with news about a compromise that will allow Andy Nowicki and his wife to stay right there in their home. Mark.
Hi, Keith and Aaron. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. You know, public opinion and laws about smoking have changed an awful lot in the past 70 years. And Andy and his wife got caught in the middle.
It's hard for these guys to quit smoking. And I think it's very unfair what they've done to him. We as veterans organizations, we're going to be behind them all the way until this is over.
Representatives of several veterans groups rallied around 90-year-old Andy Nowicki at Housing Court today. He admits he's been smoking even more now because of the stress of receiving an eviction notice from the home he shares with his wife in Newington. His 90-year-old wife is suffering from Alzheimer's disease. He has been disabled since 1945 when he suffered a severe leg wound. The Housing Authority made the move against the highly decorated World War II combat veteran because he was not complying with the rule to smoke 10 feet outside his home. In an effort to comply, he recently fell down, injuring several ribs on the stairs. Says he started smoking in his 20s when he was in the service and the Army routinely gave cigarettes for free to enlisted men. He says this battle with the Housing Authority has taken a toll.
I'd rather go back to the infantry and be in the outfit I was with.
After nearly 4 hours of negotiations by attorney Paul Doyle, who volunteered his services, the Housing Authority agreed to alter the entranceway to Andy's home to accommodate his Moby. And veterans groups will help build a canopy extending more than 10 feet away from the building.
We sat down, we spent 4 hours or so, whatever, 3 hours. We nailed down a common sense compromise that gives the honor and dignity and respect that Mr. and Mrs. Nowicki deserve.
Of the changes that will be made to his home, Andy said simply,
"It'll help."
Yeah, it'll help. Now, the other part of this compromise agreement is that Andy and his wife will be next in line for the next available handicap-accessible unit in the complex where they live there in Newington, and that these modifications to the front door of his existing unit and that canopy should be put up within the next 30 days, and veterans organizations are going to volunteer in the meantime to go down and help them out every day. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.